Hello and welcome to day 6. Today is check-in day, our first check-in day of the 6-week blueprint to living art. So in this video, I'm going to break down what exactly that you're going to be doing on check-in day, how to monitor your progress, and how to make any necessary adjustments along the way based on the feedback and information you get on your check-in days. Every other week, I will also be showing my progress and detailing pictures, what I'm noticing along the way with my transformation as well. So stay tuned for that next week. But this week, we're just going to make a simple video breaking down how exactly you are going to be doing your check-ins for the best results at the end of the 6 weeks. Progress monitor number 1 is going to be the scale. Now, while we go more for looks when it comes to bodybuilding or aesthetic purposes and lifting for that reason, the scale is going to be a good indicator that you are losing body fat and tightening up, but at the same time, we're going to be using the scale to make sure that we aren't losing weight too fast, which could result in the loss of muscle. If you are switching from more of a bulking phase into a leaning out or solidifying phase, such as I am, you may notice a slightly larger drop at the start, and that is because the carbohydrates that are saturating the muscle during a bulk tend to hold a lot of water. So during the first week when our carbohydrates drop, that also means the body will be releasing and flushing out that extra water. So if you're losing a little bit more weight on the first week, don't be too alarmed. Keep it the same for the next week, and then we can make adjustments as needed from there. The goal for me is to lose between 1 pound to 2 pounds a week while I'm solidifying. Anything more than that, and I know I could be risking muscle loss, which is the last thing I want. If anything, I want to continue building muscle in this phase. Anything less than 1 pound, and then the results and progress are going a little bit slower than I'd like for the next 6 weeks, as I do want to make a dramatic transformation and cut off that extra body fat and water weight. This also depends some on your current weight. If you're under 200 pounds, I'd recommend leaning closer to the 1 pound or so per week. If you're over 200 pounds, then you can get away with closer to the 2 pounds per week without having to worry about risking muscle loss. The more body fat you carry, the more steep the caloric deficit can be without risking muscle as much. So the leaner I get, the more I'll be pulling back on this slightly and trying to lose a little bit closer to the 1 pound a week rather than the 2 pounds. Weight should be taken first thing in the morning. Get up, use the bathroom if you need to, step on the scale wearing the exact same thing in the morning, and this is going to be the weight you monitor. This way we keep it as consistent as possible rather than depending on the time of day, the amount of meals you have, any inflammation, and limiting the amount of variables as much as possible. Our second progress monitor is going to be progress pictures. This is especially true if you are serious about this, as for bodybuilding or aesthetic purposes, we are going more for a look rather than just a weight. This is key to noticing if you're gaining muscle or losing muscle, losing body fat or keeping your body fat around the same. Then we can make adjustments based on this. If I'm losing 1 pound a week, but I'm noticing more detail coming in and my muscles still look full and have a pop to them with some vascularity, I know I'm heading in the right direction. If my muscles are looking a little bit deflated and soft, then I know I probably need to make some adjustments. This can take a practiced eye, so if you need any help, feel free to reach out to me, or if you want to work directly with me with one-on-one coaching, I would be happy to do that as well, as I have a very practiced eye in this situation and can help you make the exact adjustments that you need to make an incredible transformation. Progress pictures are going to be fairly simple. You want to keep it around the same time of day, use about the same lighting so that doesn't change from week to week and become an unnecessary variable, and you're going to take a front shot and a back shot. You can do a biceps pose, a most muscular pose, or just a front relaxed and back relaxed pose, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Just something that shows your front and your back, so depending on where your body tends to store body fat, you can notice changes. For example, I may notice very little change in my front, but then if my back shot shows a dramatic, more sharpness and detail in my lower back, I know I'm still heading in the right direction. The body releases body fat according to what it's going to do. You can't train it or teach it to release body fat exactly where you want it to. So it's important to monitor the entire body to make sure that you are progressing. The last variable you're going to be monitoring on this check-in is, have you been able to progressively overload as listed in the workout overview during your workouts? If so, great. You're on the right track and you're probably building muscle if you're able to progressively overload with excellent form. If not, or if you're noticing your strength going down, this means you probably need to make an adjustment with your nutrition, especially if you noticed a dramatic weight loss accompanying this loss of strength. As I said, I will break down my progress pictures next week. I'll be doing those bi-weekly and monitoring those so you can see in these videos. But in the meantime, for this week, I am happy to report that I lost 3 pounds. Again, a little faster than I'm looking to do, but that is because this is the first week. So I know I'm going to be dropping that excess water weight as well. I was able to progressively overload. Strength went up on every single one of my lifts that I continued from the 12-week blueprint to muscle. So I am very excited about that. That means I am still progressing muscle growth-wise. So that loss in weight was all body fat and water weight, which is exactly what I want in a solidifying phase. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Like I said, I'll go into more detail with the check-in next week. But for this week, I wanted to break it down exactly what you're looking to monitor and how to make adjustments as we go along. So if you have any further questions on this, feel free to leave a comment down below or reach out to me and I would be happy to help you figure that out. In the meantime, I hope you have a fantastic grow day. Today is a day off from the gym. Enjoy it, rest, recover, get ready for that workout tomorrow, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.